Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Waiting on more people to come in before we get started. Okay, hope you guys are doing amazing. Happy Friday. We're gonna see how live is tonight. I know it's Friday night. But I wanted to do this live. About the real root causes of fibroids and PCOS. I think this will be an amazing conversation because I get this question so much when it comes to fibroids and reproductive health issue. So I wanted to do this live. Okay, so hopefully you guys are doing amazing. I know it's Friday. Okay, hopefully we can get some women in here that want to hear this topic. If you guys don't mind, tap on the screen, like the video so the algorithm can push it out to more women and more women can find this live. Okay, hope that you guys are doing amazing. By the way, it's been such a busy week for me. Busy week for me because we had the Healed Woman 3-day live course that's finished. That was absolutely amazing. And then we had the 5-day Detox Your Womb Challenge. So it's been a lot going on this week, but it's been absolutely amazing. The women have been getting so many amazing breakthroughs and amazing results. The ladies in the challenge got such amazing results, and I'm so proud of them for sticking through for the 5 days. So yeah, we've been doing amazing. Just amazing. It's been a long, very stressful week, but I wanted to do this live. I wanted to talk about the real root causes of fibroids, PCOS. If you know anybody with fibroids or PCOS, ladies, share this live with them. They need to be here, okay? Share this live with somebody you know that has fibroids or PCOS. Share this live with a few people because I'm sure that you probably know a few people that have this, okay? We're waiting on more people to come in, but as you guys are coming in, like the video, tap on the screen, like the video. This is gonna be a really important topic again, because I get this question almost every single time I go live. What is the root causes of fibroids? What is the root causes of PCOS? Where did these issues come from? Where do these issues stem from? Why was I diagnosed with fibroids? Is it just genetics? And it's not just genetics, right? They play a factor, but it's deeper than that. And we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the physical root causes, the emotional root causes, right, of PCOS and fibroids, and what this means when you've been diagnosed with these issues, okay? So if you know someone that has PCOS and fibroids, share this live with them. They can learn so much. Thank you for the likes, bless. Thank you. As you guys come in, tap on the screen, like the video. Let's get some more likes before we can get started. For those that are new, if you're watching me for the first time and you're dealing with fibroids or endometriosis or PCOS, you're going to want to be following me, okay? My name is Sasha. I'm a holistic womb specialist, and what I do is I help women who have fibroids, heavy bleeding, endometriosis, reproductive health issues, any type of reproductive health issue and hormonal issue. I help women get to the physical and the root causes in order to completely heal from these conditions, in order to fully address these conditions and fully heal. Okay, I've been doing this for years, a number of years now, and I've helped hundreds of women through my courses, programs, through my masterclasses, courses, all of these things, and workshops, being able to not just shrink fibroids, but eliminate fibroids, reverse PCOS, reverse endometriosis, and so many other, regulate their menstrual cycles, restore hormonal balance, and so many other things, okay? We've had so many amazing testimonials, and even recently, I've been saying that in the last week and a half, we've had 6 amazing testimonials. So I love what I do, and I love putting the power back into women's hands in order to fully heal from these conditions. You don't have to get cut open to heal from fibroids. You don't have to get sliced open to heal from cysts and endometriosis and all of these. You don't have to, take out your whole uterus to heal, right? You can actually get to the root cause of the problem and restore balance within your body and completely eliminate these issues. So I want to reiterate that. Once we get to 100 likes, we can start the topic, okay? So if you're in here, tap on the screen so that we can get to at least, you guys. Are y'all up tonight? Let's talk about the root causes. I always get this question. Are you guys up? I get this. Thank you, V. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, ladies. Like the video. Are y'all up? Come on, because I get this question every single time. I'm shocked that nobody's really interacting. Where are you guys from? Let me know where you guys are watching from. Thank you, Saz. Thank you. You're alert. I love that. Where are you guys watching from? Let me know where you guys are watching from. Louisiana. Okay, nice. I get a lot of people that follow me that are from the South. I get a lot of people, so I love that. Yay. Okay, cool. New Orleans. Oh my gosh. That's the one place I have not gone that I need to go to, okay? Texas, love it. So everybody from the South here, love it. Memphis, okay. Memphis, Florida, okay. Everybody's from the South and I love it. Where you guys from? Don't be shy. Hi, I'm from Miami. I just joined. How can I reverse my PCOS? Listen, we're going to talk about the root causes. You need to learn about where they came from first before you can even think about resolving them, okay? Colorado, love that. Okay, Miami, my sister lives there. Okay, love that. Okay, ladies, make sure you're following me. Okay, so let's talk about the underlying cause. We're gonna hit on fibroids first, and then we're gonna talk about PCOS. But let me first say, before you can shrink, Houston. Okay, hi Houston. welcome. We have some Texans in the house. Okay, love that. It seems like almost everybody's from the South. Oh wow. So I want to talk about fibroids. Then I want to talk about the real root causes of PCOS. We're talking about not just the physical root causes. We're going to talk about also the emotional root causes as well, because this is something you guys need to know. This is something a lot of women don't think about when we're talking about fibroids. They just think about they don't even think about the root causes. Their question is, how can I get rid of fibroids? How can you get rid of something if you don't even know where it stems from? How can you properly get rid? This is why a lot of women are, they don't know how to they don't have the right options when it comes to fibroids. While emotional, I didn't know that was possible. Oh yeah, you should have been in my Healed Woman 3-day live course. I broke that down in that 3-day live course and taught them how to start the healing process. If you have any of these reproductive health issues, you need to be following me. You need to be following me. Emotional, absolutely. If you have tumors in your womb, best believe that there are also things emotionally that you're holding on to in the body. Every issue, every disease has a spiritual root cause. Okay, and we're gonna break down fibroids and PCOS. Okay, true. I'm interested in the emotional root cause of stress. We're gonna get there. Hold on. Make sure you're following me. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be I'm gonna break it down. Okay, I can't do it in just hold on. I can't do it in just one sentence. This is not one of those things. I'm a professional, so I break things down so people can understand. Right? I'm not one of those. Hey, I just put out a couple tips out there. I actually want people to heal. Right? I'm a holistic womb specialist. I'm not one of those TikTok stars or content creators that just put out a couple tips and that's no. I don't do all that. If you've been following me for any length of time, you should know I don't do that. I break things down because I actually know what I'm talking about. I actually help women. I actually have helped many women, hundreds over the years, heal. I don't know if you guys were here in the beginning, but so I'm gonna break it down. So if you're into, hey, that's one of my clients. Hey, Jess, how are you? Hey. So if you're into microwave healing, this is not the place for you. Let me just say that. It's not, if you're into microwave, you just want a couple tips, no, not the place for you, okay? So let's break it down. When we're talking about fibroids, right? When we're dealing with fibroids, I just thought you asked out thoughts. Those are my guesses. I look forward to hearing more. Okay, doing great currently, time of the month and no cramps. See, my clients that work with me, when they have their periods, no bloating, no cramps, short periods, 3 to 4 day periods. That's what I'm talking about. That's why you know your hormones are in balance. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. When my clients work with me, because that's when you know your hormones are in balance and your body's in harmony, right? All of you guys having all of these, heavy bleeding, none of that stuff is normal. Heavy bleeding is not normal. Brown bleeding, brown blood is not normal. Cramps, bloating, not normal. That is toxicity in the body. So love that. I know that's right. Keep up the good work. Okay. She was in my 6-week intensive. Love that. So let's talk about it. When you have fibroids, you have to understand it is not just a uterine issue. It is a full body issue, right? When you have fibroids, and if guys are not following me, go ahead and follow me. You're dealing with imbalances in the body. You're dealing with hormonal imbalances, right? If you did not have hormonal imbalances, the fibroids, tumors cannot, like I said, develop in the body. So you're dealing with hormonal imbalances, not only the sex hormones, also cortisol levels, insulin levels. There's a hierarchy of hormones. And before we can even get to the sex hormones, you're dealing with a hierarchy of hormones that are out of balance. You're dealing with your liver that's not, that's stagnant, that's not getting rid of symptoms. Getting rid of toxins and waste like it's supposed to. It's not filtering out like it's supposed to because it's stagnant, right? It's overloaded. Liver is overloaded. You're dealing with a digestive system that's backed up. You're dealing with, a lymphatic system that's backed up. These things cannot... Hold on, I'm gonna get there. What are the symptoms? These things cannot develop. Fibroids cannot develop in your body if things are not backed up. If things are not working, if things are working the way they're supposed to. So know that fibroids is a full body issue. It is not just a uterine issue, okay? If you're not following me, make sure you're following me, okay? This is not gonna be the same mumbo jumbo your doctor has been telling you to keep you more confused. It's gonna actually be the real, okay? So you're dealing with a lot of systems in the body that's backed up. You're dealing with a uterus, again, that's filled with tumors. And it's not only that the uterus physically is filled with tumors, you're also energetically on an energetic level, because the womb, in case you guys don't know, it's a physical organ, yes, but it's also an energetic organ. And you're holding a lot of emotions, whether it's anger, hurt, childhood trauma, divorce. You're holding stress. You're holding a lot of that stuff in the body, in the womb, on an energetic level. Okay. And let me know this. Put a 1 in the chat if you were diagnosed with fibroids after a very stressful time in your life. After a stressful time, like, for example, a divorce, a really bad breakup, you had really bad family issues. You could have just graduated from, let's say, law school, or get your master's, and you're so stressed out during the time, right? It's typically when it's a very stressful time in your life. Put a 1 in the chat if that's you. If you got diagnosed with fibroids, I bet you that is 90 to probably 100% of women, if they're aware of when they were developed fibroids. Or even after COVID, right? Typically during a very stressful time in your life. Put a 1 in the chat, you guys. I know it's more than 1 in here, okay? So that ignited the fibroids to develop, right? Even though for a while your habits, right, were contributing to the fibroid growth. So when we're holding a lot of, trauma in the body, when we're holding on to a lot of, anger, pain, hurt, right, past breakups, right, childhood trauma, miscarriages, abortions, a lot of pain inside the body on an energetic level, this also causes the body to also develop physical tumors. But when you're dealing with a lot of emotions that's stuck, stagnant in the body, you're also going to, your everyday life, you're going to operate as somebody that's not, like I said, that's not engaging in habits for their own highest good. I hope that makes sense, right? So if you're dealing with, like, let's say, a lot of stress, if you're dealing with a lot of, pent-up emotions that you have not released from the body, you're going to be probably eating not a great diet. You're probably going to be not taking care of yourself, not sleeping right? You're not going to be taking care of yourself, right? So this is going to have a trickle-down effect in your life. Yes, terrible relationship. Yeah, lost my home. Daughter went to jail. I ended up homeless. I'm so sorry to hysterectomy. Yeah, it typically happens during a very stressful event where there's a relationship. It could have been, people have told me after COVID, because that was a very stressful time in many women's life. And make sure, like I said, make sure y'all are following me. So when you have fibroids, it's not, like I said, we just focus on the uterus, and that's the problem, because the patriarchal system of the, Western medicine, because Western medicine is a patriarchal system. Okay, let's be real. They have taught you that your uterus is nothing unless you're pregnant, right? They have projected that onto you. So you think that, it's just this uterus that's the problem. It's not just the uterus. And once I take it out, or once I get rid of these fibroids, everything's going to be okay. That's not how it usually works. And that's why a lot of women regrow fibroids over and over again. Or they, if they've had a, hysterectomy, if they had that, they get other health issues because they have not taken care of the root cause. They have not taken care of the root cause of the issue, right? Whether the physical root causes and the emotional root causes, you still have all that. When you're dealing with fibroids, you're dealing with lots of stagnation in the body, right? The systems in your body are backed up. The organs are backed up. The elimination pathways are blocked. They're not flowing. Your body's not getting rid of toxins like it's supposed to, right? So what happens is that we're having a lot of toxicity staying in and causing a lot of stagnation in the body. The body does not move out, flow like it's supposed to. Our bodies are like inside, like our body's supposed to be able to flow. Like we're supposed to be able to flow. It's not supposed to be a lot of pent up energy and stuck, whether it's blood stagnation or just a lot of stagnation in the body. When that happens, there's a lot of issues. The body goes through a lot, you're going to feel symptoms, headaches, you're going to feel bloating, heavy bleeding, all of these things, right? So it's important to understand that your body would tell you when something's wrong, but the issue is that a lot of us don't know the signs. So we'll think that having headaches all the time is normal. Let's just suppress it by taking painkillers. We'll think that pain during our period is normal. We'll think that heavy bleeding and clotting is normal. That stuff is not normal. We'll normalize these things that literally are your body sending you messages, right? Because you've been taught to be disconnected from your body. You've been taught to be disconnected from self as a woman, right? So you've been taught to operate in a certain way that's actually against your own best interest, okay? So when we talk about the emotional root causes of fibroids, we talk about a woman that's holding on an energetic level, holding on to, like I said, negative emotions, pain, heartbreak, betrayal, anger, grief, right? Childhood trauma, sexual trauma. She's holding on to it on the energetic level. Inability to let go, right? Your womb is also an energetic organ as well. It's not just a physical organ. So it's a woman that's holding on to this stuff, right? That's holding on to, all of these bad emotions. She hasn't released it. So when a woman is holding on to this stuff, she's almost operating, she's afraid to let go of it. She's afraid to, she's suppressing a lot of her negative emotions as well. So you're dealing with lots of negatives. A lot of times when things have happened to us, in order to just to like get through life, we suppress it. And we think that that's, you know, that's going to help us just be able to operate, you know, get through day to day. Like, right, if this something really bad happens to me, sometimes the brain will just like, let me just forget it. Let me just pretend it didn't happen and put it in the back of my mind, but it's still there. The body always keeps score, okay? It's still there. So a lot of this stuff that is manifesting is stuff from your past. It's trauma from your past that you have not processed, right? And that is why when I'm working with my clients, we're processing as well as physically making changes. We're processing a lot of emotional hurt and pain that has been in the body. I have all that. Yeah, women that have fibroids are. If you're in touch with yourself, great point in book. Absolutely, that book was no lie. The body keeps score. That's a great book, by the way. You guys read it if you haven't read it. The body always keeps score. We're also energetic beings as well as physical beings. So we're dealing with a lot of energetic, like I said, energetic stagnation in the body as well. On an energetic level, it's not just physical stagnation as well. So what's going on the inside, your inner world is also a reflection of what's going on in your outer world as well. So if you're dealing with, and I say this in almost every live, people are always shocked when I say this. When the state of your womb as a woman mirrors the state of your life. Excellent books. Thank you, Jessica. The state of your womb mirrors the state of your life. So if you're going through, if you have fibroids, you know, heavy bleeding, or any of these reproductive health issues, right? You know, cramping, it mirrors the state of your life. Clots, cysts, polyps. The state of your womb mirrors the state. So if you're dealing, so what does that mean? That means that you're living a life in overwhelm if you have any of these issues. And tell me I'm lying. Overwhelmed, you're not living in your purpose. You're probably stressed out, right? You're not happy. You might have a beautiful life on paper, but there's overwhelmed. You're not happy. You're not able to, like, you know something's missing. You feel there's blocks that's going on in your life, right? Because those blocks, right? It feels like you're probably stuck in a job that you don't like, right? You're not operating your purpose. You may feel frozen in life. You don't know where to move. You don't know how to improve you don't know how to improve your life. You don't know how to improve, like, you know, the quality of your life. You feel stuck in traps. And I know it's hard to listen to this for some people, but it's the truth. The state of your womb mirrors what's going on in your outer world. Okay? It's like I said, I have overwhelmed. Yeah. I have overwhelmed because when you're dealing with reproductive health issues in the womb, that's going to mirror the state of your life. So as you're on your healing journey, when you're healing your womb, this is why it's so important to do this stuff naturally, to embrace holistic health, because everything is connected. Nothing is separate, and the doctor will never tell you that. The doctor will never tell you that. So when you're healing your womb, when you're shrinking and dissolving the fibroids and reestablishing your hormonal balance, right? And getting back, your body's getting back in harmony and healing. It's not just even healing the womb. It's also healing the entire body. You're going to see, and I've seen this with my clients, your life start to open up and things start to get better. I'm telling you, it's happened to me. And it's happened to so many of my clients. You start to attract opportunities, more abundance in your life, right? You start to attract, because you know why? Because when you're on a womb healing journey and you're getting back in balance, because when a woman's hormones is out of balance, that represents a woman who is out of balance. When your hormones are out of balance, that represents a woman that is out of balance, right? So as you're getting back into balance, getting back into self, deepening the connection with self, what's going on is that you're more in alignment with who you really are. And you're more rooted and centered in who you really are, right? So then you're going to see the outer world start to, like I said, reflect that back to you. And people start to treat you better, and opportunities start to, open up, and things start to improve in your life. You're going to see that. You're going to see yourself be more so in a state of happiness. You're going to start operating more so in your purpose. Okay? You're going to see that. Okay? So this is not just a physical issue. It's also an energetic issue. So true. These doctors only stress constantly surgery. Exactly. And surgeries, they come back with surgery. Surgeons sell surgery. I need you guys to understand that. They sell surgery. It is not, like I said, that's what they do. They get more incentives when you have surgery. They sell surgery, but that is not getting to the root cause of the problem. It's not taking care of the problem. As a matter of fact, causing more issues on the back end. This is why I'm dealing with so many women coming to me who's having, all of these uterine adhesions, all of this scar tissue in the uterus because of these uterine surgeries. There's women out there that's had 7 surgeries for endometriosis. That's ridiculous. You don't even have to have one. When you're doing the work to get to the root cause and get rid of these growths naturally. Okay? Yes, please help. Yeah, make sure you're following me. This is what I do for a living. I help women who have these issues, right? I have clients. Fibroids, 2 of the 5 have gotten bigger. What to do? You have to, like I said, you have to get to the root cause of the problem. That's what we're talking about today, okay? So stay tuned. Yep, surgery, medication, that's all they do. And now surgery might not be an option. Yes, exactly. Because guess what? I've been saying this in every live, and I'm going to keep saying this. They are actually, when it comes to surgeries, they're actually, because in the U.S. alone, if you're in the U.S. alone, there were 24 hospitals closed this year in 2024, in case you guys don't know. Things are changing. They are actually denying more coverage for surgeries now, especially there's people that I just did a video recently of a woman that was on TikTok screaming because, they denied coverage for a hysterectomy. So all of these surgeries that you guys had access to, it's not going to be like that going forward. I'm telling you this right now. What's coming down the line in 2024, things are going to change. So some people are not going to have any choice but to heal themselves. And you don't want to be that person that's waiting until things get so bad, your fibroids are so bad. That girl that was begging for a hysterectomy, she was damn near bedridden. Like she's bleeding so much. She's dealing with anemia, heavy anemia. She's dealing with fibroids that were so large. She was passing out due to the heavy bleeding. But guess what? She didn't, because unfortunately, maybe she wasn't presented with the information that you can heal yourself. There's women that I've worked with that've been in that same situation that have literally stopped bleeding within days or even weeks, depending on the person, right? Because everybody has different timelines of when they're gonna get results. So it's important to understand, just because you're going through a really bad situation with fibroids does not mean you have to take out your whole uterus or even have surgery. Some people are like, well, I have to have the surgery. I'm bleeding so much. I've literally had clients that by day 3, they had stopped bleeding after working with me. And I had the video testimonials to prove it. Okay? So that's not an excuse to take out your uterus or to cut into yourself. Your body, when your body is bleeding like that, it's trying to let you know something's off. The way you've been living is off. It's a woman that's dealing with lots of anxiety in her life, right? A lot of chaos in her life. She needs to calm down and regulate the nervous system. That's number one. That's number one. Yep, her mom and her husband have to be her caretakers. Exactly, that's sad. That is sad. And this woman can't be more than 40, 45. That is sad. Her husband and her mom has to be because of fibroids, something that I'm literally helping women heal every day in my programs, in courses. It doesn't make any sense. You don't have to suffer. You never have to suffer. So when a woman has fibroids, let me make sure I got other questions. This is a woman she again has an inability to let go. She's dealing with a lot of stuck emotions, a lot of unforgiveness. Okay, she's stuck. A lot of women that have fibroids are stuck in victimhood. They're thinking about, oh, this is happening to me. Oh, that is happening to me, instead of actually becoming the victor in their lives. So if that is you, because I used to do this too. Oh, why am I diagnosed with fibroids? Woe is me. It's not about that. It's your body. Your body's sending you messages. Your body's letting you know something is off. It's trying to get your attention. You're not listening. That's why it's getting louder and louder. These fibroids are messages. Your body's letting you know the way you've been living is out of alignment. Thank you for sharing Natural Hair. Natural Hair, reply to my message, okay? Natural Hair bought my course earlier in November. She said by the end of November, she was telling me that she felt so much better, okay? So I just want to, I'm booking her. I'm like, girl, I need my testimonial, okay? So so when you're dealing with fibroids, right? Your body is trying to send you a message. The way you've been living is not in alignment with who you are. But you've ignored that, and you think that by slicing your uterus open and taking out the fibroid, that everything's gonna be fixed. That's not how you fix the problem. That's how you create new problems or ongoing issues. And when you're dealing with fibroids, you're dealing with something called estrogen dominance, the precursor to fibroids. I need y'all to look this up, estrogen dominance. And even if you're in perimenopause, that's still the case for you, right? You're dealing with your estrogen levels. Seriously, I'm seeing progress. Yay! Oh my gosh, send me a testimonial, yay! And how long has it been since you've been using the course? Listen, I posted, what was it? on my stories. I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. It was a woman that used my course for 1 month. She had a 20-centimeter fibroid. When I told you her stomach went down, and I just want to do a scan first. Okay, no problem. When I tell you her stomach, you can visibly see her stomach going down in 1 month, a 20-centimeter fibroid. People are cutting themselves open for that. She said she almost, if it wasn't for my course, she would have done a hysterectomy. If it wasn't for my course. There's so many women that came to me and said, you're literally my last resort. And have seen so much progress. They thank God that they didn't go into having surgery. Okay, and the 3-day training was so great. Yay! Wait, which 3-day training were you in? Were you in the Healed Woman course? Was that it? The 3-day life course? Amazing. I love how you lit up. Yes, I need your course ASAP. Info ASAP. So I have a Freedom from Fibroids course. I also have programs where you can work with me. So definitely, oh, you're the one from Sweden. That's you, Rohit. Oh my gosh, yay! So thank you. She said the 3-day live course was so good. That was you. I didn't know it was you. I was over here calling you natural hair. I love that. Oh my gosh. You're the one from Sweden. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I love when you guys come on here and just say how amazing the courses are and share how amazing they are and share how amazing that, how much they're helping you. I love that. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, global. That's all I know, right? And today we signed a client from UK as well. Definitely global. So yeah, I did not know that was you. Oh wow. Love that. And here's the thing. I started off like really just like I said, most of my clients were in the country, but I said, listen, the American ladies, I'm not gonna say they all don't want the services, but there's a lot of American people, we're a lot of stubborn and skeptical sometimes. Okay, I'm American, so I get it. We can be very stubborn and skeptical, right? And a lot of us trust too highly in Western medicine, and that's why our health as a whole, as women in America, is worse than anybody in the world. It's worse than anybody. Our health sucks in America. Other countries, listen, when you travel, I don't know if you guys travel to other countries, but they talk so bad about us. Like our health, they say everybody's just so unhealthy and just, they call us fat too. But here, right? It's too much stress. Yeah, exactly. What were you saying? The way they talk about Americans, and I have to you're not lying. I mean, come on. Our health as women in America is horrible. Heather, I'm going to get to that real quick. Our health as women, especially, my stomach measurement was 31, now 28. What? Rohey, did you have the fibroid belly? Is that what was shrinking? In a month, you guys. In a month. Listen. Nobody can say my courses, like in my programs. Oh my gosh. Listen. Let me just say that. So Rohey had a fibroid belly, and I've helped so many women dissolve a fibroid belly. Look at my you guys. I don't know if you guys look at my pinned post, or look at the picture I just posted of a client that was working with me for 2.5 months that totally got rid of her fibroid belly. When you have that hard belly, that is the fibroids, like I said, sitting on organs and pushing the stomach out. When you have that hard belly due to fibroids, right? And a lot of women that have adenomyosis and endometriosis have that as well. That's not normal, right? So you can do as many crunches as you want to. That's not going to go down. And it's not fat. There's a lot of people have lost weight and it has not gone down. You have to be strategic about getting rid of that fibroid belly. You have to, like I said, shrink the fibroid. And listen, with my course, Rohey has done it in a month. I love it. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Yes, she's great. Sasha's godson. Thank you so much, Rohey. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my God, it's people like you that keep me doing what I do, because trust me, it's not easy. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna quit. But no, it's people like you that's like, okay, you know what, thank you so much. Thank you for roses. Thank you, Classy. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. I'm trying to get your website now so I can look over the information. Okay, yes. Okay. So ladies, if you're interested in the courses, I have a Freedom from Fibroids Mastery course. That's an amazing course. It's a self-study course. If you want to work with me, though, I did say that I wasn't going to take any more clients until I'm taking deposits for clients for 2025 for January 1st. But I do have a 6-week womb healing experience, right? That I closed that last weekend, but I did say I'm taking a couple more people until Saturday. Tomorrow, midnight, the deadline. Okay, so if you're interested in getting in that program, working with me for 6 powerful weeks of womb healing, experiencing that and really transforming the health of your womb, restoring the balance in your body, restoring your hormonal balance, and shrinking the fibroid. Okay, in 6 weeks, some people, if it's small, maybe dissolve it completely in 6 weeks. We don't know, but really shrinking that fibroid, and it's amazing for people with large fibroids. Then make sure you get into that program. It's $1,500. You can pay in full, or we just got a client today actually. Pay in full, or you can pay half, and pay the other half in a month. Okay, the time zone. I'm in Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Washington D.C. I'm in Washington, so Eastern Standard Time. So the 6-week womb healing experience is not on my site because I took it down because it was supposed to close last weekend. But if you're interested in that, I need you to at a time. So the 6-week womb healing experience is not on my site because I took it down because it was supposed to close last weekend. But if you're interested in that, I need you to at a time. So the 6-week womb healing experience is not on my site because I took it down because it was supposed to close last weekend. But if you're interested in that, I need you to at a time. So the 6-week womb healing experience is not on my site because I took it down because it was supposed to close last weekend. But if you're interested in that, I need you to email. I want information on the 6 weeks, okay? So I'll know to send you the site. My period could hardly come 3 times a year. No birth control, still got pregnant. What would this be? That's a severe hormonal imbalance. So just because you get pregnant, let me just say this, right? Just because somebody got pregnant does not mean they're in good health. Do you know how many women are having children and they have bad health? This is why they have such horrible postpartum experiences. And they think that is, hey, this is just postpartum. No. That's not how postpartum is supposed to be. When you're healthy, when your body's healthy, when you're not going into pregnancy, hormones out of balance, and fibroids and all these things going on, then you're going to have a much better pregnancy experience and also postpartum. I know because I've worked with clients who are pregnant with fibroids and have also had fibroids and was in the postpartum era phase. I had a client actually get rid of 4 fibroids during postpartum, during breastfeeding, right? So we don't want to get, now I know, I'm happy that I hope that, your delivery and everything was safe. But for women that are wanting to get pregnant, you want to be a healthiest version of yourself before getting pregnant, okay? So the live was glitchy for a moment. Can you repeat about 6-week course? Oh, sorry. If you are interested in joining the 6-week womb healing experience, send me an email right now. Send me an email right now. The reason why I say that because you're going to forget. If I say after the live, you're going to forget. Send me an email or a message so I can send you information about the course, the program, because it's not on my site right now because we were supposed to close enrollment last weekend. Send me an email, okay? If you want to email me, the link is in my bio. What you can do is go to the envelope symbol. Send me an email. Say 6 weeks, and I know what you're talking about, okay? It's $1,500. You can pay the full, or you can pay in half. And pay the other half in a month, okay? You want to work with me for 6 powerful weeks of womb healing, of transforming the health of your womb, restoring your hormonal balance, shrinking the fibroids. A lot of people we've had so many 6-week containers this year, and people have done amazing. I'm talking about from rebalancing their hormones to getting rid of their fibroid belly. You just heard one is taking a course on her own and shrunk the belly in less than a month, okay? And so many other things. One person got rid of all their PCOS symptoms in 6 weeks. I was like, whoa. So it's an amazing program. You're working with me. You're getting personalized information and if you sign up, you also get a one-on-one call with me as well. So I'll add that bonus on. Okay, it's a group program, but you also get one-on-one help and attention as well. But you'll get a one-on-one 1-hour call with me. All right. I don't want you to reveal the whole product, what kinds of things. So it's everything. It's everything. It's not, exercise has nothing to do with fibroids or anything like that. Now, moving the body movement is also, yes, but not exercise. I don't give you hey, do this workout, do that workout. I tell you what workouts to avoid though, but I always tell women when it comes to exercise, do exercise that you enjoy. Don't sit there and say, I have to go to the gym and do this particular workout. That has nothing to do with womb healing. But emotional, everything. It's all so Crush Cole, send me the 6 weeks if you're interested, and it will give you more of an outline of what's included. Hopefully that makes sense, okay? Let me get back to the topic because I've been on here. Yeah, I don't want to pass the time that I'm on here. Okay, so we talked about, you're welcome. But send me a message because I know people forget. I don't know why. When it comes to people on just people in general, we have like short-term memory. People will forget. I'll say send me a message, they'll forget. But this is your health you were talking about. This is the health of your womb. Don't forget. Send it to me right now. All right. When you're dealing with fibroids, a lot of women that have had fibroids have also been in toxic relationships. We get nervous, yeah. But when it comes to changing your life, like I get it. And this is why I tell women that it's important to be connected with your intuition, right? Because sometimes our intuition would tell us something, hey, get this, do this, and we will go against it. And whenever we go against it, we always regret it. You have to understand how to listen. This is why I teach women this as well, to be connected with their gut instinct, with their intuition, with their inner wisdom. As women, we have that power, but a lot of women have lost that power. And that's where they're so confused. They have to ask 10 people before they make a decision. They're frozen. These are women that's not connected to self, okay? Sasha, I used to have very bad clocks during my period, but not anymore. Rohe, I need a testimonial. Thank you for sharing that. Oh my gosh. She took my course in case you guys are just coming in. Yay. Keep up the great work, Rohe. Oh my gosh. You're doing so amazing. Keep up the great work. I need a testimonial. I love that, right? Love that. You're one of the 6 testimonials that we've had in a week and a half alone. Okay. So, keep up the great work. Keep up the great work. You're doing absolutely amazing. Keep up the great work. Yes. So when you're dealing with fibroids, you have to understand too that the womb you're dealing with, when it comes to the womb is also not only can we hold negative emotions on the womb on an energetic level, when it comes to our womb on an energetic level, it is also our creative, like where we create in the womb, right? We also create projects, we create new ideas, we create babies in the womb. So your womb has transformative creative power, in case you did not know. So when you're dealing with fibroids, you're dealing with blocked creativity. This is typically a woman, again, that's disconnected from self. That's, again, she's frozen. It's hard for her to, like I said, really create and generate new projects, because women, we're visionaries, right? We're creative beings, but a lot of women have lost that, right? So we're also, when we have fibroids, we're dealing with what is called blocked creativity as well. So this is a woman, again, not living in her purpose, not being able to attract, abundance, right? To her, attract opportunities to her, right? So it's almost like your powers as a woman is blocked in a sense, right? Not, like I said, it hasn't been erased. It's just temporarily blocked. Because we're dealing with again, emotional blockages in the womb. And you may see this reflect out in your own life. What happens in the inner world is what happens in the inner world reflects out in the outer world. Our wombs mirror our lives. They're just reflections of our lives. I love seeing people working their purpose. Thank you. You were so excited. Yes, you guys, one thing about me, I love what I do. I can say that, and I can do this in my sleep. I love what I do. So I've dedicated, honestly, pretty much my life to this. I love this work, okay? Because I went through it myself, and it was so transformative for me, and just it awakened me in a way that was just it transformed my life, right? So I love seeing other women transform their life, utilizing me, guiding them through the process, utilizing womb healing their wombs. So I absolutely love what I do. So when you're dealing with fibroids, a lot of women that have fibroids too, because of the blockages in the womb, right, on an energetic level, because of emotional suppression, because of all of these things that's going on in the inner world, we're also dealing with, a woman that's operating in kind of like lack states, in a fear state, right, in scarcity, right? So this also too reflects on her life, reflects on the things that she gets back in life, right? It's like you're operating, because it's like a fear of letting go. You're holding on to something, right? You're holding on to a lot of emotional things on an energetic level, right? On an energetic level. So it's like you're scared to, like I said, let these things go. A lot of women that have fibroids are scared to let go of. They're dealing with unfulfillment in whether their jobs or maybe their relationships, and they're scared to let that go because, again, they're operating in a fear state, in a lack state. So hopefully that makes sense, okay? Lady, she's the real gem. Don't think twice. Go for it. Absolutely. Knowing that you can heal naturally is just stress-free. Woo! Rohe, you said it there. Knowing that you can heal naturally. That's why I don't understand why women, when they're hearing this, they're still scared. I'm like, do you understand the power that you have to heal your body? You've been told for so long that, you just have these fibroids and all you could, There's nothing you can do but just get sliced open or take out your uterus. That's scary right there. That's stressful. But when you hear that you can heal your body, that should be freeing. That should be freeing, right? So don't be, when you hear this information, why would you be scared to heal? It doesn't make any sense to me. A lot of women have a fear because they have a fear of change, right? I get it. Have a fear of change. Their brain is telling them they can't do it. Maybe, they're skeptical, maybe a little skeptical. I had people tell me before they started working with me, listen, I followed you. I was a little skeptical, but after really watching you and watching testimonials, then I was like, you know what do I have to lose? What do I have to lose? I'm over here bleeding to death. I got these fibroids. I don't want to be sliced open. What do I have to lose? And then have seen transformative results, okay? A lot of women don't, and this is why, honestly, I had the 3-day live course. I had the Heal the Woman 3-day live course. That's the one that Rohe just took as well. I had the 3-day live course, and we're done now, but it's not a ongoing course. But I had this course because it was to help women understand the power that they have. It was to help women activate the self-healing, powers within them. Because when a woman doesn't know that she can heal herself, she's disconnected from her own feminine essence. Do you know that your ancestors were healing? A lot of them were either healing themselves or they were healing the community. A lot of you guys ancestors, and you've gone away from that. Right? Probably due to indoctrination, slavery, you've gotten away from that. You've gotten away from that. And you've really you've shifted into this paradigm where that's actually to your own detriment, to tell you that you have no power over your own body, over your own reality. You're a slave to these fibroids and slave to these health conditions that you can heal yourself. So many people make me feel bad for trying to heal holistically and say it's not possible. Let them. They said the same thing to me until it happened. Now that ain't. Either half is not saying nothing, they're speechless, and the other half is like, wow, you were right. Let them. You know how many even friends that I lost, when I was healing? Let them. And then later on, when you do it, they'll be asking you for advice. That's what happens to me now. They'll be asking you, how? I said, listen, go to the link in my bio. It doesn't matter, friend or no friend. Okay? So hopefully that makes sense. So when it comes to fibroids, when it comes to healing the womb, it should be freeing. If you feel fear, when it comes to healing, you got to do work around that. If you care so much what people think, because when I was suffering with fibroids, nobody really cared, right? When I was over there bleeding half to death, I was the one going through it, not people. So why the hell do I care what they think about my healing journey? Because I'm not only healing physically, I'm also healing emotionally. I'm also becoming who I'm really meant to be without all of this, all of this projections and all these things that people have projected onto me, all this indoctrination, all this BS. I'm actually becoming and being the woman that I'm meant to be, okay? So we got to stop caring what people think. We got to stop caring. Who cares, right? Who cares? We have to be free and live freely, okay? That's important. When when you give somebody the power of healing themselves, I've been following the 12. I know that's right. Keep following it. Keep following it. Keep following it. Okay. Keep following it. So how are you doing with it? How you doing? Are you following all the steps? My symptoms are getting better. Okay, good. I want to hear next them fibroids are gone. Good. You go all in, and you have to embody this work. It has to become you. You can't, like I said, I'm not saying that you're doing this, but you can't I'm going to just do this and I'm going to do that. You have to really go all in with it, okay? I'm going to go all in with it, okay? So when it comes to, now let's talk about the physical root causes of fibroids, okay? Any advice for flooding periods? Yes, my first advice is you have to, like I said, you have to also heal your hormones, your hormonal state. You have to understand, when you're dealing with flooding periods, when you're dealing with heavy bleeding, you're dealing with lots of toxicity in the body. You're dealing with your hormones are way out of balance. So you have to, like I said, repair your hormonal balance. And also, too, when women are dealing with heavy bleeding, they're also dealing with a lot of anxiety, right? A lot of anxiety. You're dealing with there's a lot of emotions that are in the body as well. So we have to regulate the nervous system. Also work on that as well. I tell people do that first, because there becomes like an anxiety, like a fear. I call it period fear. When you're fearful of your next period, because it's usually you're used to getting bad periods. So before your period even comes, you're so fearful. I used to be that too, but that actually causes more bleeding. Okay, so you got to learn how to settle that nervous system. Okay, that's number one. But if you want to work with me on that, I would look into, if you're dealing with flooding periods, I don't know if you're dealing with other reproductive health issues, I would look into Fix Your Period course. I have a whole Fix Your Period course that really helps you rebalance your hormones, improve your ovulation. Amazing on heavy bleeding, okay? Helps you get rid of all your symptoms that you're dealing with on your period, and also shortens and lightens your period. So check it out. The link is in my bio for that one. It's called Fix Your Period course. It's amazing. It's a powerhouse course when it comes to your period, and also helping you with your ovulation, because that's important to the whole 20. It works on the entire 28-day cycle. Okay, so let's talk. So the physical root causes of fibroids. You guys know. You're welcome. Diet is number one. Diet is number. So if I don't want to say diet is important. Is it everything when it comes to physical? No, but it's very important. So if you're eating a diet of processed foods, okay, this is where I'm gonna lose people. This is where people are gonna click off and get mad at me. But I gotta say it. Eating a diet of soy, these are, like I said, these things love fibroids. These things grow fibroids. Dairy, soy, sugar. And I'm not talking about the sugar in fruit. I'm talking about the excess sugar. Caffeine. Yes, and I'm about to piss people off. You know, I said gluten already. Caffeine, soy, like, you know, all of these things that we don't, like I said, salt. And when I say salt, I mean like the table salt, the one that, you know, causes high blood pressure, that type of salt. So diet, you have to understand that when you're eating a toxic diet, right, it's causing toxicity in the body. And a lot of women that, again, that are holding on to those emotions in the body, they because they're suppressing their emotions, they use food. They do that through food or drinking or other toxic habits. I forgot to say alcohol too. Alcohol loves fibroids. Alcohol loves fibroids. Alcohol and fibroids go together like, you know, peanut butter and jelly, okay? Alcohol loves, so if you have fibroids and you're drinking alcohol, best believe you're growing those fibroids. You have to understand, fibroids, you're dehydrated on a cellular level. On a cellular level, so it is growing your fibroid. When you're dealing with alcohol, not only you're hurting the liver, because remember I said earlier that your liver is overloaded when you have fibroids. So you're hurting the liver even more when alcohol. You're raising the estrogen levels in your body, and then you're also dehydrating your body even further. Okay, so alcohol is so toxic. Caffeine is so toxic for fibroids. Sugar, added sugar, gluten, processed foods. So your body doesn't even recognize that stuff. Soy, definitely. Dairy, don't even get me started on dairy. Red meat, most meats honestly, but red meat. So you have to, like I said, you gotta start eating more whole foods and more real foods. You gotta start eating more real foods when you have fibroids. You cannot, if you look at the ingredients of what a lot of you guys are eating, especially in the States, and a lot of you guys that are, I think that you guys were on earlier, I don't know if you guys are still here, a lot of you guys are from the South. If you're from the South, listen, y'all got a lot of work to do with your diets. Y'all probably have I would say some of the worst diets of people in the USA. Now, everybody in the US has a horrible, like as a whole, as a collective, we have horrible diets, but especially in the South, it's even worse. It's horrible. Jesus Christ, it's bad. I said, Lord have mercy, it's bad. Okay? So you have to, like I said, clean up that diet. You have to eat more real foods. You have to start looking at the ingredients of what you're eating. You can't just eat stuff and just, you know, listen, if you're from the because the Southern people, the foods, even just looking at it scares me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what are y'all eating? My God. The pit, like the hog, oh my God, the ham, oh my goodness. The hush puppies, this. I'm like, what's going on? What? What's going on? The Southern food is scary. It's scary. My God, it's scary. So you guys have to, it's everybody as a whole, but everybody as a whole in the U.S. has a pretty bad diet, but especially, I'm just saying, especially the South. Texas, y'all eat too much, okay? Y'all just, the portion sizes are out of control in Texas, my God. Out of control, okay? So it's, you have to realize that you have to eat when you're more aligned with your body, when you're more connected with your body, you're more so eating to live, right? Now, I'm not saying that you're not gonna like go to like, you know, a vegan restaurant, eat something every now and then, but I'm saying that you're nourishing your body. You're not just rushing through and just eating whatever because it tastes good. No, when you're more connected with your body, you're aware of what affects your body, right? And I really went deep into depth into this in my 3-day life course, in the Healed Woman 3-day life course. And you know what? You know, I think that's still on the site. as a matter of fact. So if you guys, I'm gonna say this is gonna be the last day. If you guys are interested in the Heal Woman 3-day live course, you guys can get the replays from it, even though you guys won't be there on live because we're done. But you guys, if you guys want to purchase it, I can give you, it's only like $77. You'll get the replays for it, but I'm only gonna do that tonight. Okay, and it's not. And before before you guys ask me, no, it's not to get rid of fibroids, but it helps you be more connected with your body, and it can help you again go through the womb healing process, right? It helps you be more connected to your feminine inner healer, because a lot of you guys are scared to heal. You're scared to heal. You're scared to, like I said, really embrace holistic healing. It's an amazing course. It really does. It was amazing. It was really good, and I really teach you how to be aligned with your menstrual cycle as well. So it's only $77. If you guys want to buy it, you'll get the replays tonight. All right. Now, and it won't be available after midnight to purchase. It'll be off the site. Now, lack of discipline is another thing. So if you have a lack of discipline, if you have no control, your life is just a hot mess. What can I do when I'm nursing and pumping? You can still heal when you're nursing. I've had clients that were in postpartum and still nursing, right? That got rid of 4 fibroids. You can still, if you want to work with me, you still can. Like, you can't, even with nursing, right? So I've had women work with me and go through the process of getting rid of fibroids. Now, when you're nursing, please send me day 2 replay, please. I have it. Okay, I'll send that to you, Rohay. I'll send that to you. So, and email me too to remind me in case I forget after I get off here. Email me. So, when we're talking about fibroids, when we're talking about, being in postpartum, right? Yes, we have to, is the regimen a little different because it's not as harsh as somebody that's not nursing or not pregnant? Yes, but can you detox? Not cleanse. We don't want to detox when we're nursing. Okay, cleanse, yes. Change some things, yes. And actually, you're going to see when you're going through the process that your baby benefits from that as well, because you're breastfeeding, right? So my client, who was my postpartum client that got rid of 4 fibroids while working with me while nursing the whole entire time, okay, not only did she get rid of 4 fibroids, her periods, when they came back, they were like 3 days light, had never been like that before in her life. And she has several other children as well. Okay, older children. She also, her uterus that was literally, it was 15 centimeters before this is way before she got pregnant. It measured 15 centimeters. She had 9 fibroids. Her uterus was able to shrink back to like 10 centimeters. And they were, I think the normal size is 8 by the time, this is the last time she checked. So she got rid of 4 fibroids out of 9, and all of the 5 that she has left had shrunk significantly. The last time she checked was like 6 months ago. So I told her, listen, it's time for maybe next year, check again. And by then, all of them should be gone. I think all of them are like less than 3 centimeters now. And the biggest one she had was 10 centimeters. Sorry, I just read about the live course. It's over. It's over, but you can still, if you buy it today, you can get the replays. You get the replays and lifetime access to the 3 days of replays. But me, because it was a Zoom course, right? I was doing it live. So, but if you want to get the replays, you can buy it today. But I will. Again, the Healed Woman 3-day live course, it won't be on the site after today, okay? Hey, off topic, but what if you already have a child, but it's hard having a second one? That means that we're dealing with imbalances, hormonal imbalances, estrogen dominance. Do you have any reproductive health issues? I understand that. Thank you. You're welcome. Then I'm going to ask you, Jess, do you have any reproductive health issues at all, okay? Because whenever it's hard for you to get pregnant, it's an imbalance. There are imbalances in the body because we were created to get pregnant, okay? I'm telling this to everybody because it's been normalized that, hey, women just have fertility issues and it's just random and it's just unexplained. It's never unexplained. I'm telling you this as somebody that's helped many women get pregnant naturally. If you go read my client case study, you'll see my client who literally was infertile for many years. She was able to get pregnant after working with me for 6 months, and not just get pregnant, get rid of 4 fibroids. She was able to dissolve her uterine scarring, get rid of adenomyosis, and so many other ailments. Okay. No, when I went to the checkup, everything's not fine. Everything's not fine. They're gonna tell you that, of course, and they're gonna tell you, hey, why don't you consider fertility treatments? No, they don't know what they're doing, and they don't even know how to really check for hormonal health. That's one thing too. Everything's not fine. There's imbalances in the body. Okay. So, but let's get to the topic. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm gonna have to do a part 2 to this topic because I didn't even talk about PCOS yet, and I didn't even finish about fibroids. We're gonna have to do a part 2 So make sure that you guys are on my email list so that we can, I'm so sorry. This was a really good good live. Thank you guys for being here. But make sure you guys are on my email list so you guys will know what I'm doing part 2, okay? I will put this live on my YouTube channel. So follow me on YouTube. I will put the replay because this was a good live. I will put the replay on my YouTube channel as well. I don't do that all the time, but sometimes I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this replay. I'm gonna put this replay up. Hey, how do you get rid of fibroids? I'm scheduled for surgery. We have courses and programs that help women do that, Elvia. But I would say that if you don't want to regrow fibroids after the surgery, you're going to want to get to the root cause of the problem, okay? I would not recommend, I would not recommend surgery for something that you can get rid of on your own and that you're only going to regrow, okay, afterwards. It makes no sense. How can you get rid of scar tissue? We do that in my program. We heal. You can get rid of scar tissue, but naturally. Doctors will tell you you can't do it naturally. You can, okay? I know when you're working with me, okay? It is a whole process. It's a whole process. It's not easy now. She worked with me for 6 months. Oh, how did I sign up for your program? I have email me. I have a 6-week womb healing experience that is closing enrollment tomorrow at midnight, okay? I'm about to make you some merch that says get to the root. What? That would be awesome. I would love that. I would love that. I need to wear that on every live. I would wear that. Listen, because that's the people don't want to hear that. Get to the root cause of the problem. I would love that. Get to the root. Get to the root. Nobody wants to do that. We walk back away of healing. Hey, tell me some quick tips to get rid of fibroids. There is no quick tips because if there was quick tips, it wouldn't be 90% of women dealing with fibroids. Okay? Email me, Elvia. The link is in my bio. You're going to see the envelope symbol. Email me 6 weeks and I will send you the information about the 6-week womb healing experience. You do not want to have surgery. You're going to regrow those fibroids. Okay, and that's not just me saying that. It happens to most women who have the surgery. If you don't address the root cause, the hormonal imbalances, the emotional issues that's going on with fibroids, you will regrow fibroids. Dairy makes it worse. Absolutely. I mentioned that earlier. Absolutely. Dairy makes it worse. Dairy and fibroids, my gosh. If you want your fibroids to grow, eat dairy. If you want them to grow out of control, eat dairy. I'm telling you this right now. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Any questions before we go? Any quick questions before we go? I can't believe I've been on here. You guys, I had a long day. I've had the Heal Woman 3-day live course that I conducted today. I had a challenge that we're just finishing up today. So it's been a long day. So yeah, stop dairy immediately. Immediately. I'm not a client, but I can tell you're prophetic. I can't say that word. Sorry. This sister knows what she's doing. Prophetic. Yeah. You know what? I've been told that many times, but I don't want to say that, but I've been told that many times by people, like, there's something about you that's very spiritual. I don't want to openly say that. I want people to actually feel the energy from me, because if I say that, it's gonna seem like I'm putting myself on this high horse, right? But I feel like honestly every woman is, but a lot of women have lost their power. A lot of women have lost their own power. A lot of women are disconnected from self. Women are very intuitive. Women have inner wisdom, okay? That's why I said that she's good. Yes, thank you. When it comes to, a lot of women have inner wisdom. It's just that we've lost that. We've let society project onto us. We've let society indoctrinate us to the point where we think that we're so powerless. We got to ask everybody's opinion for everything. We got to, we're just so lost. And I'm helping women return back to their selves, right? So it's important. I wasn't always like this. There was a time where I was lost too. I was clueless too, because again, I was disconnected from myself, and my hormones were out of balance. Because when you're out of balance, when your hormones are out of balance, you are out of balance. And when you have fibroids, for the people that's just coming in, when you have fibroids, that means that you're dealing with hormonal imbalances. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Now, any other questions? Yes, Elvia, stop dairy immediately. If you have fibroids or any PCOS or any type of hormone imbalances, honestly, nobody should be eating dairy. It's horrible. It's literally it's so mucus forming. Feeding that to children is like feeding them poison. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Nobody should be eating dairy, but especially if you have fibroids, if you have cysts, if you have hormonal imbalances, PCOS, issues with getting pregnant, if you have endometriosis. I said endometriosis already. Yeah, and a lot of times people are like, well, I don't drink milk. Well, when you look at the ingredients of what you're eating, majority of it has dairy. Majority of it has dairy. Get rid of the dairy. Get rid of the dairy. Okay, so when you go grocery shopping this weekend or whenever, that's your homework is to start looking at the ingredients. If it has soy or dairy, put it down. Just find other replacements, okay? Trust me, there are replacements. There's substitutes for it, okay? Find replacements for it, okay? It's not worth it. Yes, I definitely will. Okay. All right, ladies, that's pretty much it, okay? This live was longer than I thought. I will have this up on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. If you didn't get to watch the rest of the live, I have so many videos on YouTube. So many videos on YouTube. Follow me on YouTube. It's Sasha Rosa. How do I start? How do you start what? Working with me? Email me. How do you start what exactly? 𝐤𝐤𝐤, get some rest, please. No, yes, I need to get some rest. Please know that I feel so. Please, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Crush Cole. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How do you start? How do you start what exactly? So blessed by you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Let me know your cleanse. What do you mean cleanse? I'm not sure what you mean. Are you trying? Do you have fibroids? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do? I don't know if you must be just coming in. How do you get started? If anybody just wants to get started, I have a what is that called? A womb wellness grocery shopping list. Click on the link in my bio. If you just want to get started, you just want something to yeah, go on YouTube. There you go. Go on YouTube, Sasha Rosa. The link is in my bio. Take you to my YouTube. But if you want to get started on actually changing some habits, get the grocery shopping list, the womb wellness grocery shopping list, so that you can have a list of the groceries to buy when you have fibroids, or what to choose from when you have fibroids. And you can know what to not buy when you have fibroids, okay? So there's a start right there. It's only $11, okay? Get that grocery shopping list. If nobody else has questions, you don't have any of that, so I don't know what you want to do. This is about fibroids and PCOS. I don't know. I don't know. Have a great day. I want to get rid of my scar tissue. Okay, so if you have scar tissue, we're still dealing with lots of toxins in the body. What is something I can use for coffee? Why did you put your email in? If you want to email me, you can click the link in my bio. Herbal tea, you can use that for instead of coffee. That's what I've been doing for over 10 years. And I love it. Herbal tea, dandelion root. Why do we need coffee? If you're dealing with hormonal imbalance, if you're tired during the day, that means that your body's out of balance. Work on balancing your hormones. So then you're gonna have energy all day. Her info is in her bio. She has great info. Thank you. So I'm gonna go now. Yeah, because I've had a long day, ladies. If you guys are ready to heal, the link is in my bio. The link is in my bio. We have courses, we have programs. I talked about my 6-week womb healing experience. If you want to work with me, email me in the 6 weeks. Email me, okay? Email me, all right? Love you guys. Bye.